Hello guys, welcome to a mod review, and let's head over to my laboratory, right over here. Dwarf Code Testing Labs, enter here, and as you can see, I am doing the Tinker's Construct mod. Now this is a really cool mod that allows you to make a better kind of furnace, that you can smelt more ores and double your ore output, but it is kind of annoying to get all the materials, but once you do, you'll be glad you did. So let's get started. In here will be 3 books. Now, this material's a new book. This first one, you will spawn with. It'll tell you everything you need to know about how to get started and how to craft most of the basic things. And ore bushes and some other things that you might find interesting. As well as these things, which this is probably pretty annoying to get. But have fun. And these other 2 books you will get by completing things in the first book. You will get this one after creating your basic materials, after I believe creating your first tool forge things. So if you create like a seared brick or a smeltery controller or any of those, you will get this book, which will tell you introduction, casting, construction, alloys, and recipes. And after you have constructed a few decent things and gone a bit more with this book, like the previous one, you'll get this book. This will tell you all the tools, all the materials, and the modifiers. Now, let's go on. Over here we have the ores that you can find. Oh, Minecraft music. Oh, there we go. Alright, here we have cobalt, or copper, sorry, tin, aluminum, cobalt, and ardite. These 3 you find in the overworld like normal, just basic stuff. Pretty easy to find. You will find it all over the place, about as common as iron, if not more. And then cobalt and ardite here, you will find in the nether by their looks. Pretty hard to find, pretty rare. I'd say about as rare as diamond, maybe as rare as emerald, either or. And that is all the ores. You will also find gravel versions of these ores, and that's pretty cool. And you can find those above ground. You can even find gravel ore of cobalt in the overworld. Ardite you can't, however. You have to find that in the nether. Alright, now if we come over here, this book will tell you different things that you can make. Blank patterns, stencil tables, stuff like that. What it doesn't say, hold on, let me get rid of a few things, is this thing, which is a crafting station. It is like a crafting table, as you see, but if I was to say make a furnace, and hold on, oh wait, I forgot a piece of cobblestone. I can leave it, notice how everything doesn't fall out, go get whatever I'm missing, and come back, and complete the recipe. And there we go, I made a furnace. This really needs to be added to vanilla Minecraft, but for now, it's fine in mods. Over here, we have the stencil table. Right here, we can right click. If you see, there are patterns, and you put your blank patterns, which this book will tell you how to make. Right here. Just 2 planks and 2 sticks. You right click, and you just hit next pattern, and you'll see all these different patterns. Pickaxe head, shovel head, axe heads, swords, lots of sword stuff, binding, pan. Pan is fun, you can make a frying pan. Alright, and that's pretty cool. Oh, and these are basically slabs. If you just put these back in your crafting table after you make them, they'll make the slab version, so I guess it's a bit more neat if you want to put it all on a wall somewhere. And I guess organization. Now this is a pattern chest. Has all my patterns that I stored in it from this, so that way you have a better storage instead of just in a random chest. It's actually marked by its look. And if you open it, I cannot put anything else in there. Only patterns can go in these chests. As well as casts. I'll tell you about casts later. Alright, and if I right click this, the part builder, notice how I can see all my patterns from my pattern chest. It has to be right next to it though, otherwise it won't pick it up. Alright, and now if you see part builder, you put cobblestone, any material really, into this side. You can even do it wood. I suggest if you're going to make a cast, like I said, I'll do that later. I suggest you make it out of wood instead of cobblestone. Wood's easier to get. Now if you put that there, see? Stone pickaxe head. I get a binding. And then stone binding. But wait, what's this? A stone shard. That's because, if you notice, this only uses 0.5 of the material, which means you get this stone shard, which is really cool, because if you put the tool rod in there, it also has 0.5, and you put your stone shard in there, you'll get the whole material, and then you won't have to worry about wasting any material, which is the most useful thing, I believe, out of this whole thing, is you get to not waste all your materials. Now, continuing on, this right here is a tool station, the basic tool crafter of this game, or of this mod. If you right click, or left click of any of these, it'll show you how to craft different things: arrows, bows, chisel, battle sign, swords, knives, frying pan, mattock, basically a hoe, an axe, or a hatchet rather, shovel, and a pickaxe. If you just put everything in there, makes your tool. See, mining level iron, which means it can mine anything that is iron or lower. Its mining speed is 4, not that fast, but it is a stone, so it's fine. Durability is 65, which means it has 65 hits before it breaks. And modifiers remaining is 3, which means we can put 3 modifiers on there. And also, things will stay in there if you get out. All these do that. And just click that to make it normal again. Alright, but if you click this, oh no, wrong one, sorry. This one, it'll tell you modifiers. Get through all the tools. Alright, modifiers, there they are. Diamond, extra durability, stuff like that. Emeralds, more durability, stuff like that, you know, cool stuff. Won't tell you all that, you can go and explore yourself, but oh well. Yeah, but also, if you go into this, you can name it. I'll just name it Testy Pick. But if you notice, the text is normal, unlike if you were to use a, say, an anvil here, and if you were to do that, it would both require levels, and it would come up kind of weird at the side, if you see. And I don't know why it says F there, but whatever. Yeah, nobody wants to have that weird kind of text. It looks better with this. Alright, now, on to the actual forge itself. Now, this is a basic setup right here. You have... Ooh, let me get rid of all this stuff. You have seared faucet, smeltery drain, a casting table, casting basin right here, which you can make blocks instead of casts, smeltery controller, a seared tank, and seared bricks. And this under here, you can't see it because I have stuff in it right now, but there is seared bricks underneath, I assure you. And you got to make this basically 3D design. Once you do, this will light up. If you notice, smeltery controller, when it's not lit up, that means it's not a usable construct. And if you right click it, see, we have 3 slots. That's because we have 3 open spaces of blocks in the forge that we've created. Now if we right click, I already have gold in there, and to make this thing go though, you need lava. Lava right here, and you put your ore in there. First you put the lava in the sear tank, and it fills up like that, and then you put your iron ore here. And see, it comes out as iron blocks, but you won't get 9 per piece. You'll only get just double, which is still really good. If you right click this glitch sometimes happen. This should say it's full of lava, but don't worry. As long as this says it's filled with lava, it will be filled and it will smelt all your stuff. So don't worry. And as it's smelting, this will go down every time it's completed something. So if something's like halfway through, and then something else got completed, and this ran out of lava, it'll just stay halfway through, and you just fill it with more lava, and it'll continue. Which means you won't lose any of it. Oh, there we go. See? It says your fuel and all that. That's pretty cool. Now, what's next is... Oh, why did I open that? Alright, this thing right here, the casting table, if I were to take, say, my sword blade, pop it on there, put gold at the bottom. Oh, and you click liquids, by the way. Uh-oh. Ah, crap. Oopsies. Did not mean to do that. And we're back. Sorry about that. I messed up a bit. Accidentally broke that. Do not break this or you will lose everything in your forge. Just to let you know. Alright, now that we did that, like I was saying, you can click liquid to move it to the bottom. Now I want gold on the bottom, and if you right click this, it will fill the area around my sword blade, and it will make a cast. If I put the cast down, and put iron on the bottom, and then fill it in, I now have an iron sword blade. And I can take that over here, if I have the other appropriate parts, to make the sword. And you can make things, and if you want to create a tool, you can make them out of multiple materials, like I have obsidian sword blade, a lumite wide guard, and stone tool rod. And see, it looks all funky, and it makes a scary noise. And you have this cool sword. And each one has a different ability, by the way. You can check them all out. And yeah, that's basically how this works. And you can make pickaxes, shovels, all that cool stuff. Now, if we go over here, this is called a tool forge. Now, this is basically a tool station, but if you notice, you can make all this new stuff. An excavator, a lumber axe, a hammer, a scythe, and some cool other stuff that is a lot stronger. A hammer, like, for example, does a 3x3 ability. It's basically a pickaxe that breaks 3x3. Let me just grab me one, just for show. And what's cool is it actually still works in creative mode as well. Where is it? Oh, there's one. So if I say, go out here, and I go down to... Oh, here we go. If I do this, make a 3x3, break it. Even in creative mode, it'll do that, but it will, I assure you, drop everything if you're in survival. I'm just obviously in creative mode. So now, if I head back in here, oh, right, good. Door problems. There we go. Right, head back in here. Different tool parts, and all the different kinds of bars that you can get in here. Now, starting is the copper ingot, the tin ingot, and aluminum. You saw the ores over there. Those are the basic ones that you find in your normal world. And now, if you were to put them in the forge together, they might do some interesting things. For example, copper and tin together, if you put so much of copper and so much of tin, the book explains it. You can experiment yourself if you don't want to do that. And it'll make bronze, which is really cool. And is, well, an alloy. It's better than copper and tin in terms of durability. Same as iron in terms of mining level. If you combine aluminum copper, make things like aluminum brass. And that's pretty much the same thing. Aluminum brass, however, can be used as the same thing for gold when making casts. So if you don't want to waste your time finding gold and you have a lot of aluminum and bronze, you can use aluminum brass. Next we have alumite, which is, I believe, hold on, this book. Alumite, aluminum, iron, and obsidian, which is pretty cool, and is much stronger than iron. It can mine... I don't remember all the mining levels. You'll have to experiment with that. But it is really good. Then there's steel, which you just resmelt in a furnace to make. Better than iron a bit in terms of durability. I don't really see how it's useful, but I guess in a mod pack it makes it easier if there's like really hard ways to make steel. Alright. Then over here we have obsidian. Yes, you can make obsidian ingots with this and obsidian tools. Unfortunately, no armor. Sad face. But, yeah. That just comes from making an ingot cast, which you can place a normal ingot, which if I get one, iron ingot, pop it on there, put gold at the bottom. You can make an ingot cast, which I believe is pretty cool. Yeah, so there. But over here, back again, we have cobalt and ardite. They look pretty cool, much better than diamond in terms of durability and mining level. Will mine much faster than diamond as well. And if you combine these two in a furnace, you'll get manulian. Now this is the good stuff, like the amazing stuff. Like you want to take a bath, or actually don't. But yeah, if you combine in here, you make a manulian, and that is the best alloy in this mod slash game slash universe. Oh yeah. Boom. And it's purple. You want to be a pimp? Get this stuff. Oh yeah. Okay, enough of that. And yeah, so that is all the ingots. That is how you use these. All the tools. Making different cool stuff. That is how you basically do Tinker's Construct. I wish to see you guys again sometime. Leave a like, comment, and please do subscribe. Goodbye.